Hey, what's up everyone? MC Trey here. It's been ages since I've done one of these, the Music Creative Biz little vids put together to, hopefully inform and educate artists and creatives that are starting out, interested in, embarking on a career, getting a bit more serious about their creative passions. So whether you're a rapper, a singer, a dancer, some type of creative, hopefully this video can help you. This one I thought would focus more on a bit more on the promo marketing side. So basically you've been making music for a while or developing your craft and you're ready to get out there and start kind of getting serious and getting some clients and trying to source some work. It's a bit challenging at this time. We're going through COVID. A lot of opportunities have been put on hold, but it's a good time to kind of develop and work on yourself and fine tune, the creative side and the business side. So if you don't have a bio or a artist biography, this is a good time to write one. So basically a bio is like your CV. So when you go for a job, you've got your resume or your CV. The bio is the creative version. So usually one page is good. People don't have much time to trawl through and read a lot of stuff these days. So it's important just to, have the main points and make sure it's catchy and it's got an engaging information that makes people want to read this stuff, yeah? So here's a few points. Basically, it's good to have an engaging introduction, something that will grab people's attention straight away. Have, background information about yourself and what you do, a description of your music or a description of your service or your product, and some of your highlights and achievements. Now, for some of you that are starting out, you might think, oh my gosh, I've never performed before, or I've only done a couple of shows down the road at the local, community center. Well, guess what? That's a show. Put it down, write it down, that you did a performance there, or you performed at school or a community event. These are all important points. Another thing is, if you've gotten media and you've been in the news or in the papers, it's good to have quotes, or you can ask someone that to write a quote about you, like someone that has a bit of influence or in the community, whether it be someone down at the local radio show or someone in the local newspapers. Like, speak to people, send them your music, send them your service, and ask them to do a quote or say something about it, and put that quote in your bio. It's good to have an updated EPK, an electronic press kit. So basically, that comes along with your website and so forth, but we can talk about that in the next video. So an example of a bio, like I'll use mine for example. Up the top, I'll just have MC Trey bio, and I have a bit of a description of the style of music. So I've written hip hop rhymes, soul feel, and island styles. So the three kind of statements or phrases that describe the style of music that I make. And then I have like a bolded quote, a bolded statement saying MC Trey has over 15 years experience as a hip hop / soul artist with nominations for the ARIA Urban Music 3D and Jack Music Awards. So basically just straight away capturing people's attention. People know, oh, she's been nominated for an ARIA, she's been nominated for an Urban Music Award, 3D Award and Jack Music Awards. The 3D and Jack Music Awards aren't around anymore, but for those that are in the industry, they will recognize these awards, so it also tells people, oh, she's been around for a while. I also talk about, the shows that I've done internationally, nationally, and also I talk about my experiences and what influenced me, you know, growing up in the islands, the music that I listened to, the people that influenced me, like my dad, who was a singer in church, and the shows that I've done, and who I've performed with, people like Lupe Fiasco, Common, RZA, Exhibit, the Fugees, Naughty by Nature, Run DMC. Like, these are all like hip hop heavyweights, you know. And the festivals that I've performed at, like the Pacifica Festival in Auckland, and Big Day Out, and Newtown Festival, and Vibes on a Summer's Day, massive kind of big stage, big production events, as well as, you know, shows in Fiji, shows in, you know, Parramatta at the local community centre, things like that I've listed, because it shows, you know, that I've done the smaller community events, but also done the big stages with the big tours and all of that, you know. So shows my experience. My bio also talks a bit about the other work that I've done, you know, in theatre, working in television, hosting music shows, and also my work with young people, working at local youth centres and spaces like Street University, which I'm sitting in at the moment in the studio in Liverpool. And then it talks a bit about, you know, the things that I'm working on this year and releases that are coming out. What also is important to put on your bio is, you know, your socials and how people can contact you. If they get the bio and they want to contact you or your management or your agent, those details need to be on there. Okay, so I'm going to put up an example of my bio, but, you know, go online, Google, look for your favorite MC. You know, if the Baby's your favorite artist, Google his bio. You know, if Rhapsody's your favorite MC, Google her bio. You know, if you want to know who Hooligan Hefs writes in his bio, Google that. And from there, you know, write down a few key points about what you want to say about yourself, the things that you've done to do with music or to do with dance. Start writing, and then get somebody else to look at it and edit it, you know. If you're a member of Street University or any other youth spaces, feel free to contact us and send it through, and we can assist you with that as well. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. I'll put up an example of a bio at the end of this. Feel free to make contact if you've got questions, any tips, comments, feel free to leave them below. Hope that makes sense. Have a good day. Peace.